friends. It is like 4:30 in the afternoon, and so far today we watched like two DC movies. We watched Justice League and Aquaman, and yeah, it's really fun. Kind of a lazy day, which is nice. But so now I think I'm going to make my green smoothie. I like to have one every day if possible, just because I feel like it's the easiest way to eat healthy things quickly. Not that I don't like how they taste, it's easy and it tastes good, and so you can just literally just put it all down. And so I'm gonna do that. Maybe I'll show you how you might make it. So I'm gonna start with the new banana. I always use a banana if I can. Frozen ones are okay, but I find that when I use just like a fresh banana, it's so much easier to actually make it a smoothie for the texture and consistency, because when it's frozen it kind of feels like I have to eat it with the spoon, and so it's kind of like smoothie yogurt, which is not what I'm going for. Second thing is like the milk liquid thing, and I always like to use almond milk. The brand doesn't really matter, so whatever is good for you, and I always use about a cup of it. Next is the part that makes my green smoothie actually green, and so I usually either go to Walmart and buy just like the package of like spinach. Sometimes I like to get a mixture of kale and spinach, but either way, get some grains. And I don't do an exact measurement when I put it in, but usually it's like a handful. And honestly, when you make a lot of these, you'll kind of figure out what you like. And on for the fruit. And so these change daily, but today I'll be using the last of my frozen peaches, and I usually just like get the cheapest ones because Walmart has actually some pretty good deals. And then, okay, fun story. When I went to Walmart yesterday to get more frozen fruit, because this is my last packet, they were literally all out. Like, the whole aisle was out. And so we literally just bought a huge thing of strawberries and froze it. And so I'm excited to see how that goes. My last ingredient is almond butter. And again, the brand doesn't matter, but I love it because it just tastes so good. And honestly, a few days ago, I made a smoothie and I forgot to put the almond butter in there. And while I was drinking it, I actually couldn't figure out why it didn't taste very good. So I definitely recommend this. And again, I don't really measure it. I put in like a spoonful. And so yeah, now I'm just gonna put it in and blend it all together. So everything is in the blender, and you can tell I have like a more than might have seemed like, but I'm making enough for me and Josh. So let's blend this baby up. Alright, here are the finished products. I'm just gonna bring one of these to Josh. I'll probably take the bigger one for myself. So, time for smoothies. Okay, so anybody wants some book suggestions? This is what I've been reading recently. I'm like a little over halfway through, but super good so far. So I just did some light cleaning, and yeah, some people might just wait till the end of the day, like after dinner, to do dishes and stuff like that, but I kind of like doing it along the way, like after each meal or after an afternoon break, just so I don't have so much to do in the day. So we actually had a lot, so I ran the dishwasher, and now I am cooking some pork ribs. I made sinigang a few days ago, which is a Filipino sour stew, and we ate all the pork ribs from it, and there's still a lot of the soup left. So I'm just gonna cook this and add it in. And now I'm gonna probably, while it's cooking, do my exercise video. I haven't worked out in like 2 days, and I can definitely feel it because I don't want to. And when I got into the habit of doing it every day for like 3 weeks, I started to really like exercise. And so I think I'm just gonna do a video that I really actually enjoy. Well, I don't enjoy it while I'm doing it, but I like how I feel after. So let's do it. So I'm very excited to use my brand new yoga mat. It's so cool, it even has a strap thing. I've had that before. But I've been starting to exercise regularly for about 3 to 4 weeks. Actually, I guess I just did week 4. I wasn't very good about it last week, to be honest. I maybe exercised 3 or 4 times. But I started doing like the 2-week core challenge with Quaran-tea, which I did vlog about, and I wasn't the best at being like detailed about every day but it's just kind of like something I'm still learning myself. And then after that, I did the Blogilates 7-day ab challenge, and that was really fun too. And but the fun fact about those two things is that my cheap $5 yoga did not last. It started tearing and stuff after like 1 week of flow eating. And by the time last week came around, I was trying to do certain moves and I couldn't because the grip from the yoga mat was literally gone. Like every day after exercise, I'd have to vacuum up the beds of the yoga mat that didn't survive the workout. And so I'm very excited for this. It's this one, Evolve by Gaian. Is that how you pronounce it? If anyone's interested, the feel is great. I'm excited to try it out.
Now step back and touch the ground. Again, if it's too much to touch the ground, then say no today, maybe tomorrow.
I'm done with the workout. Look at my nice instant muscles. But oh my gosh, it's like 45 minutes and you're literally moving the whole time, and it's a kickboxing workout, and I always like feel so bad doing it, but I always feel so good after. And so yeah, that's a little triumph of today. Here is the sinigang so far. Like I said, I cooked it first like 2-3 days ago, and my husband and I really love the pork ribs, so we ate that really fast. And so we bought another thing and added the pork ribs to this one after cooking it. And so basically whenever you heat it up again, you add some spinach, and it was really great because I just had a tiny bit left of mine in my package before it goes bad. So I was like, I'll just add it to the sinigang. And so now it's just cooking, and I don't think we're gonna have dinner for like another hour or so, so I just have it on low, and that's just gonna it's just gonna give the meat that much more time to get some of the sinigang flavors. So if any of you have like really cool recipes of sinigang or any other dishes that you love, feel free to share them. I really love soup and stews and stuff like that, but I'm really open for anything. I like to think I'm not a picky eater, but you never know. It's shower time, and I washed my hair yesterday, and so I'm just gonna put it in a really high bun, or my messy bun, for those of you who watched my first YouTube video like 2 days ago. And so now I don't have one of those. What are they called? Like you put them over your head when you take your shower and don't want your hair wet? Well, I don't have one, so I'm just gonna put it in a high bun and let it dry on its own. But this kind of keeps my hair from getting totally immersed with water, and it does the trick. And I like to think I'm not that picky, but maybe I'm lying. Maybe I am. If I am, too bad. So I recently started working a full-time remote job. I feel very fortunate to have gotten the job. I'm not gonna tell you what it is for privacy reasons, obviously, but it's basically a 9 to 5, but I live in the central time zone, so it's like 8 to 4:30, and it's pretty nice because it's not too early. But the thing is, workouts got really bad this past week because I'm used to doing it around noon or something, but now I just don't have that kind of time. And then in the evening comes, I really need to do violin, and so it's kind of like a struggle of like, oh, I really want to work out, and then I'd be too tired to practice or something like that. And so my goal this week is like at least 2 or 3 days to get up like 2 hours early before work starts, work out, shower, and then by the time I start work, I'll have had coffee, had breakfast, worked out, showered, and then when work ends, I can just practice. Like that's the goal. Tomorrow's the first day I'm gonna try it, so I'm gonna get up like 6 a.m. And so if any of you have done that, if there are any like early morning exercisers, please give me your advice because I need it. So as you guys can see, the bun is pretty much up. There are like these, you can see them, these strands. And so I'm just gonna shimmy them in here and take my fourth thing, cover it one more time. I don't know why I'm singing, it's because of exercise. And there you go. I tried. That basically does the trick. And so now I'm gonna shower, and clearly I'm not gonna take it with me. The smoothie is gone. I drank like part of it before my workout, but I've been trying to not eat or drink at all. No. I've been trying to only eat and drink until I feel comfortably full, so like not overstuffed. Because I know that, at least for me, I always feel like I need to finish my entire plate or an entire cup. But well, I learned that you really just need to listen to your body. And so it's honestly been like a year-long journey to where I really learned how to tell when the difference of, oh, I'm stuffed, or, you know, this is actually enough, I feel good here, this will help me and nourish me for what I need to do. And so then I basically, with the smoothie, I drank like half of it and put the rest in the fridge for after. And yeah, I feel great. Took a shower. I decided to keep the messy bun because I worked really hard to put it up. But yeah, I think we're gonna hopefully have dinner soon. The sinigang smells really good. It really is like one of my favorite dishes now. And then I need to do some prep work for me and Candace's podcast. So tune in if you want to hear another true crime story from Mwahh. Just to remind you, it's called Dead in the Heart of Texas, and you can literally just find it on YouTube. I don't know why I said literally. I watch too much Parks and Rec. Love Chris Traeger. You can also find us on like Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music. Basically any of like the big audio things out there. You can tell I'm super like tech savvy. But yeah, I need to finish my notes, and then I'm probably gonna watch TV, let's be real. But a goal is to have some tea or a beer and drink some, I don't know, drink tea, maybe finish Where the Crawdads Sing before bed. I understand that it's really good not to like have screens in front of you before bedtime, but I don't know. I feel like it's so easy to be indulgent these days, isn't it? But that's my goal. Hey friends, so dinner was delicious. The rest of the night is just gonna be some violin practice, reading, prepping for the podcast, and probably just relaxing. So I think I'm going to end the vlog there, but I hope you enjoyed following along on this pretty chill Sunday, and let's see what this break brings.